What up, y'all? This is another day in my life of me building my business up to $2 million for the year. In this video, we will talk about the bottlenecks for each specific business right now and how I'm looking to fix them. And we will do a rev check after we go through that stuff to show you guys what the revenue was looking like yesterday and things of that nature. Then I'll let you guys go about your day. Real quick though, before we get into it, free Discord link in the description if you want to network with me and like-minded individuals. Y'all been asking for it, so I made it, so tap in. Anyways, no more of this shameless plug. Let's get into it. So for the jewelry store, the current bottleneck that I kind of identified this morning after analyzing like this new evergreen concept that we've been trying to target is that low-key the demographic that we've been targeting in our ads, and kind of what I mean by that is the creator that we've been using in our ads low-key doesn't match the people that are actually buying the products. I don't want to get too much into details on how I was able to identify kind of what ethnicity and things of that nature are people that are buying our product, because it would reveal a lot of it of what the product is. But nevertheless, let's just say I was able to, you know, go through orders, blah blah blah, and you know, look at different things, different whoop whoop, what up, ChatGPT, blah blah blah, whoop. You guys kind of catching my drift, and I was able to identify, you know, this product is a certain demographic, and the creator that we've been using in our ads is like basically the opposite, you know, demographic. So it's not way off, but it can definitely be a lot better. And I think, again, this is not 100% certain the issue and why it's not converting the way it should be. There's also like an issue potentially, honestly, with the landing page as well. But a big factor I think it's not resonating well is because the person they're seeing on the ad isn't necessarily, you know, the person doesn't look like them. So imagine somebody's telling you, hey, you know, this product is good for curly hair, and the nigga doesn't even have curly hair. Like, you're like, what the fuck? You don't have curly hair. You don't even have curly hair, bro. What are you even talking about? So it's like, that's kind of like I guess the discrepancy in the persona that I'm targeting and the persona that the creator in the video currently is. So today I'm trying to brainstorm how we want to go about this. Do we want to try different statics first before we go about getting UGC creators? But I think I might just do both at the same time and see what we can come up with today in terms of concepts. Usually in the morning, I like to come up with concepts like 3 or 5 and then get them fully scripted out when I come back from the gym. Today though, I just have to take a step back and kind of analyze performance. And how I was able to kind of identify this is I, again, was looking at our metrics. You know, we're getting decent out the carts, but I feel like the drop off just this doesn't necessarily make sense. There is also another side to it where it could just be an offer issue. This offer might work for the other persona that we're targeting, but you know, we might have to fix up the landing page a bit for this new persona, which is another thing we are going to work on. We found a indirect competitor in the space that's selling literally the same persona, but different, like it's just a different kind of subset of that persona, if that makes sense. So we are going to model their landing page a bit, because our landing page, I guess, low key, like looking at my landing page compared to theirs, doesn't necessarily, it's not as emotional as I would have liked it to be for this angle. So I'm gonna go through the copywriting, kind of fix it up, put some more social proof, and just, you know, make it where it appeals to this persona a lot better. So yeah, I'm gonna test that new lander with some of those old creators that did perform decent but couldn't scale, along with some of these new creators that I'm making and some other, you know, ideas that I had, you know, around, or other ideas that I made like yesterday, 2 days ago, just to see if that might be the issue as well. But currently, again, we are back to the drawing board in terms of creatives. We're trying to find out market fit with it, because again, we were testing this one persona, we can't find scale with it, so we're trying to branch out to another persona. We know this persona works because again, it's converting, but there is an issue with probably the offer creative. Something in our funnel is fucked, and we're trying to actively kind of fix that up. And that's kind of something that you guys have to take away. I talked about briefly yesterday's video, but sometimes you might be getting sales, but like you're having an issue to scale, and sometimes it might be an AOV issue, sometimes it might be a creative issue, sometimes it's an offer issue, and you kind of have to identify what the issue is and go one by one, switch one variable at a time to see what the issue is. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm going to go ahead and change the landing page a bit and see if that makes a difference. Again, making it more emotional and appeal more to the audience, as well as making the offer more clear. That's another thing I guess I could have kind of touched on as well. It's not really a reason why you buy today. Like obviously there's the reason because you want it and shit like that, but we low-key have to go more in depth and explain in depth why, you know, somebody might want the product a little bit better in terms of the offer wise as well. So that's something else I'm going to work on today and see if we can increase you know, the perceived value of the product. Again, in those the offer, you don't necessarily always have to do discount off. We're not going to do a discount off. It's going to be just be showing them that they're getting more value than what they're paying for. So that for us is, you know, they're getting the product plus they're going to be getting a free gift box. You know, there's free shipping. Oh no, fuck that. We took off the free ship. I forget what the other thing is, to be honest. Oh, we're giving them a free, basically 3 free items. And it's basically, it barely costs us anything. The box barely costs us anything. This other product barely costs anything. We have like a it's 5x multiple on literally on the product. So that's why, you know, we're gonna have decent margins with this. So that's why we just have to package it in a way where it makes sense, so then they can understand what value they're getting, so that, you know, they're comfortable with spending this higher price point, as well as comfortable knowing that this product is gonna solve their problem. So that's again where we're kind of out with the jewelry store. You know, we're still getting sales, obviously, so it's not like we're not getting sales. It's more of a scaling issue. You know, we're trying to identify what creative or offer or both or whatever can honestly just give us the room to, you know, start spending upwards of 1K a day. And we haven't found that yet, so that's why we are still, again, actively testing different stuff and seeing what is going to push the needle for us right now. And again, that's where we're at with that first jewelry store. Low-key, nothing else to go over with. Like lately, like it's not about, how do I phrase it? Lately, it hasn't even been about like doing a lot of different things. It's more about identifying where you're lacking on the things that you're already doing and kind of changing it up. Because again, you don't want to keep making the same creatives over and over again. Like we've been working on this angle for like a month or two. Like it gets sales, so it's like there's something there, but you know, the way we're doing it might not work. The style of creative we're using might not work. Or maybe it's just the persona itself, or like the person in the ad isn't, you know, targeting them specifically. Again, Meta is the one targeting your ads, so you have to, you know, account for that and understand that the person that you're seeing in your ad low-key matters. Because imagine you're selling, again, let's go back to another example, a knee brace for older people, and you're showing someone that's 21. Like, it's going to convert, but it's not going to convert the same way as if everything aligned from the creative to your landing page offer, all that good stuff. So it's like you have to make sure all the stuff on your landing page, creatives, all that stuff aligns, and that's literally very, very important. And again, while analyzing this, I'm noticing that there's low-key a drop-off there or an issue there. So that's why I'm going to go hard today and kind of analyze what the issue is, take a step back from creatives a bit, and just see again what the issue that is currently stopping us from pushing, you know, good amount of scale. Like we have this other angle that's cool, but this angle we've already harped on multiple times, and it can't be scaled at scale. Like it won't be scaled at scale. We tried multiple times. It doesn't have a huge enough, you know, market for it. Again, if it's not Q4. In Q4, we're gonna scale this hard as fuck. Don't get it twisted. We're gonna bring it back. But in these evergreen seasons, we have to have something else that we can, you know, rely on, that's more reliable, more evergreen, and that's what we're working on right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've just been saying the same thing now in different ways for like 5 minutes. So start talking about the L store, something that's probably more applicable to a lot of you guys because it's kind of a new startup, or not startup, just a new store in general. But yeah, this new store currently, yesterday was the biggest day in honestly a minute or all time. I can't tell. I might have to go check the results, but it was a good day, and y'all are gonna see it when I park the car. But yeah, a very, very good day. Today is a lucky shit, I'm not gonna lie. And that's kind of what it is when you're testing low budgets. We're spending right now $150 a day. And when you spend low budgets like that, man, like, you know, it can be very, very wishy-washy. Some days will be very good, some days will be very, very ass, until you get to like that 1K a day mark. But nevertheless, currently for that store, what we are working on is just new VSLs, man. That one VSL is, you know, pushing the needle for us currently at the $100 ad spend mark. We don't know if it's going to hold up at higher spend, but we are going to see if it does. You know, we've been seeing good performance on a 3-day window on it. I didn't want to increase budgets on it yet because I don't like to increase budgets on like Mondays, because I've always seen like historically that's just a bad day to increase budgets. So I'm trying to see if it starts picking up today or tomorrow. If it does, or if the next 3 days following it up looks better, I'm going to probably increase it 20% dupe. I don't know. We'll see what the rewards overall of the target actually is. If the target's over 30% margin, I'll probably look to dupe it. If it's like 20 or whatever, I'll probably just do 20% dupes and just do that every 3 days, assuming performance holds. And that's kind of what we are working on right now. We have this one creator that's, doing creative, that's doing decent. We have 2 VSLs that I submitted over the weekend. There's another VSL that I'm looking to make this week, and we are just literally just testing, more creatives. We identified a persona that's been doing fairly well, as I've just been saying, and we're just looking to find different ways we can package this to make it perform a lot better. So, that's again where we're at currently with the store. Just testing different personas and VSLs. VSLs have been a game changer for us. And yeah, they are a pain in the ass to make though, I'm not gonna lie. Like I gotta sit down like 3 hours to script them shits, go back and forth with ChatGPT, use the proper frameworks to make sure, it's targeting to the target audience in depth. Because you don't want to just make a basic VSL, because otherwise there's no point. And if it's a longer video, so you have to make sure like within like the first few, seconds of the video, you're really harping on what really matters, so you can, see obviously sales. Because if it's too long and nobody watches it, like my nigga, nobody's watching that shit. Like, let's be real, nobody's watching that shit. So again, it has to talk directly to your target audience, and it has to be able to, captivate them long enough so they can see your solution and then click on your ad, then you sell them on there. And yeah, man, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there's not much to go over. Like, these days, it's just mainly just doing of what we've been doing and just getting better at what we've been doing. For this new store, it's really just about, again, we're going to slowly scale these budgets up for 1. For 2, we are consistently looking to add new iterations and new ads to find new winners and get this to 1K days. I think we can get it to 1K days with this new store. I mean, this new creator that's doing well, the new VSL. The only issue here that I don't want to scale it again too hard is, 1, we're getting rejected. The ads kept getting rejected, but I think I low-key fixed it, for 1. And for 2, we haven't been running it for that long in terms of how long the winning ad has been being ran for. So I didn't want to necessarily increase budgets too hard. But, we'll get the shit to 1K days soon and get, in the right, the right, I don't know what word I want to use, the right standing with the business to get this to 100K a month. I want to show y'all a little motivation. It's not my whip. This might be a little glazed, but I want to show y'all this shit. And yeah, y'all, like, check this whip, Lamborghini, little motivation for y'all. Anyone that, like, fucks with cars and shit. We'll all get our dream cars at the end of the day. This one, my dream car, I kind of fuck with it. And, you know what I mean? Calm car. Lamborghini is obviously tough as fuck. And, yeah, man, like, seeing shit like this is very motivational. It's kind of why I fuck with this gym. Sometimes there'd be nice whips here and shit like that. But nevertheless, enough of this yap, enough of that glaze. Let's get into the rev check, because again, these videos low-key be long as fuck. I don't even know if y'all even watch it this far. Some of y'all do. I know on average it says a lot of y'all watch this shit by like the 6 minute, y'all are usually gone. So anyone that makes it this far, and there's some of y'all, I appreciate y'all. Comment the word Lambo in the chat, because local we seen the lamb. So let's say comment Lambo in the chat. Let me know you made it this far. Let me know you appreciate these videos, you fuck with these videos, and Loki, just tell me where you are in your journey. Because again, most people don't make it this far in the video. Not going to lie to you. Again, the stats tell me a small percentage of y'all make it to the end. Most of y'all dip at 6 minutes long again. So appreciate anyone that makes it this far in the video. Y'all are seeing, my revenue. Y'all are seeing, my realist yaps when I'm just yapping and shit. Again, I appreciate y'all. But again, I'm yapping again. Let's get into, what revenue was looking like yesterday. So revenue yesterday for the jewelry store was 900. Not bad. Today, 305. Decent. Not bad. Jewelry store, health store. Yesterday, again, one of the biggest days. That's what I'm tripping. Why isn't all? Yeah, one of the biggest days we had. 241. I don't remember the net margins. I need to check the P&L. I don't have triple well in the store. But I think it should have been profitable, honestly. Today, nothing. Today is pretty shit. And like I said, like when you're testing, you'll have the best day ever. And after that, you'll just have a bad day when you're getting no after cards, no buying intent. But then the next day will probably be decent or half decent. Then it just picks up again. It's decent. And then slowly drops off until you get to the point where you spend like 1K a day. You can't trip about this shit. This shit be annoying as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is, man. You just gotta play the game, work on what you need to work on, and just continuously getting better every single day. That's the whole goal with this business stuff at the end of the day. Getting better every single aspect of the business every single day. is the only thing that's going to allow you to, you know, get to where you want to get to. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna try to yap for a bit longer, but I don't want to take too much of y'all time. I don't have much to go over. Just hop in the free Telegram chat. It's literally free. Come network, come chat. Tell me about, what's going on with your like bottlenecks, what you're struggling on. Can probably help you. Or you can maybe even help me with my issues, and we can just, chop it up and shit. Because again, we got some people doing well in the chat. And yeah, you might as well just network, man. It's free. Tap in. Fuck with it. Just leave. It's free. And yeah, appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.